Hundreds of versions of me stood motionless at the edge of the food court. Every single one looked identical. The same uniform. The same face. The same tired eyes. And the same unsettling smile. For several seconds nobody moved. Nobody spoke. The entire mall felt frozen. Like reality itself was holding its breath. Then one of them took a step forward. Immediately another followed. Then another. Soon all of them began moving at once. Not running. Not rushing. Just walking. Slowly. Confidently. Like they already knew they would catch me eventually. I backed away from the yellow lamp. My heart hammered against my ribs. The older version of me grabbed my arm. Hard. We have to leave. His voice sounded genuinely afraid. That terrified me more than the doubles. Because until now he had acted like someone who had already accepted his fate. If he was scared, then whatever was happening was worse than I imagined. We ran. The doubles followed. The food court stretched endlessly behind us. Rows of identical tables blurred past. The yellow lamp quickly disappeared into the distance. Yet somehow its glow remained visible. Watching us. Following us. The older version pulled me through a narrow service corridor hidden behind one of the restaurants. The moment we crossed the threshold, the sounds of the mall changed. The counting disappeared. The footsteps vanished. Everything became silent. The corridor ahead was narrow and dark. Concrete walls. Exposed pipes. No storefronts. No music. No mannequins. Just darkness. For the first time in weeks I felt separated from the loop. The older version slowed his pace. Then finally stopped. We both struggled to catch our breath. "What is this place?" I asked. His expression darkened. "The part of the mall they don't want you to find." I stared at him. They. The older version didn't answer immediately. Instead he pointed toward the darkness ahead. At first I couldn't see anything. Then my flashlight caught something on the wall. Writing. Hundreds of words. Scratched directly into the concrete. Messages. Names. Dates. Warnings. The closer I looked, the worse it became. Some messages were written neatly. Others looked frantic. Desperate. Like whoever wrote them had been running out of time. One message immediately caught my attention. "If you find this, don't trust the copies." A second message sat directly beneath it. "They aren't the real threat." My stomach tightened. There were dozens more. Hundreds more. Years' worth of warnings covering every wall. Then I found something that made my blood freeze. My own handwriting. I recognized it instantly. The same slant. The same spacing. The same way I crossed my T's. The message read, "If you reach level 4, do not follow the lights." I stepped backward. "No." The older version nodded slowly. "Every version leaves messages." My mouth went dry. "Every version." He looked away. For the first time he seemed ashamed. Then he answered. None of us made it out. The corridor suddenly felt colder. Much colder. I stared at the endless messages covering the walls. Thousands of warnings. Thousands of failed attempts. All left behind by people who thought they could escape. The older version continued walking. I followed. The deeper we went, the older the messages became. Some were barely visible. Others looked ancient. Eventually we reached a steel door. Unlike everything else in the mall, it looked normal. Completely normal. That alone made it terrifying. The older version stopped in front of it. His hands were shaking. "What is it?" I asked. He didn't answer immediately. Instead, he stared at the door for several seconds. Then he whispered. This is where the first count started. A chill crawled through my body. The first count. Not my count. The first count. The older version slowly pushed the door open. The room beyond looked impossible. Rows and rows of security monitors filled the walls. Thousands of screens. Thousands of different malls. Different escalators. Different loops. Different realities. Each monitor displayed a different version of the same nightmare. Some showed abandoned malls. Others showed bustling malls filled with people who had no idea what existed beneath their feet. Then I noticed something horrifying. Every screen displayed a counter. A number. And every number was different. Thousands. Millions. One screen displayed a number so large I couldn't even read it completely. The older version pointed toward the center monitor. My breath caught instantly. Because the screen wasn't showing them all. It was showing me. Live. Standing inside the control room. Watching the monitor. Like a camera was hidden somewhere behind my eyes. Then the number beneath the screen changed. The moment it reached 4 digits. Every monitor in the room switched off simultaneously. Darkness swallowed everything. And somewhere inside the darkness, something laughed. Not loudly. Not maliciously. Just softly. Like it had been waiting a very long time for that number to appear.